Here is a detailed summary of the 13 tips. Read the question and formulate an answer first. Before looking at the multiple choice options, read the question in its entirety and try to answer it in your head. If you can do this, there is a high probability, over 75%, that your initial answer is correct. Don't read too much into the question. Avoid second-guessing the test. The questions are not designed to trick you. They are designed to test your knowledge of the information. Positive choices are more likely. If you are unsure, a positive answer is generally more likely to be correct than a negative one. This is because negative answers often require longer explanations and have exceptions, which are difficult to fit into a simple question format. Trust your first impulse. Stick with your initial answer unless you are absolutely sure it's wrong, perhaps because another question jogs your memory. After studying, your first instinct is often the correct one. Check for negative words. Be vigilant for words like not or except. These words reverse the meaning of the question, and test makers often include an answer that would be correct if the negative word were absent. Avoid absolute words. Answers containing words like all, always, never, or none are usually incorrect. These absolutes rarely hold true, as there are almost always exceptions to a rule. Favor qualifying words. Conversely, answers that include words like sometimes, probable, or some have a higher chance of being correct because they allow for exceptions. Seek out the wrong answer. If you don't know the right answer, switch your strategy to identifying and eliminating the answers you know are wrong. This process of elimination significantly increases your odds of guessing the correct answer from the remaining options. Don't eliminate words you don't know. Never eliminate an answer choice simply because it contains a word whose definition you don't know. Keep it as a possibility and use other strategies to narrow down your choices. There are no patterns. Do not look for patterns in the answers, e.g., 3C answers in a row. The questions are randomized, and any perceived pattern is purely coincidental. Read every answer before choosing. Always read all the available options before making a selection. Test makers often place decoy answers that are almost correct early in the list, as A or B, to tempt you before you see the best answer, C or D. The longest answer is often correct. The most complicated or longest answer has a higher probability of being the right one. This is because to make an answer unequivocally correct, it may require additional qualifying clauses or phrases to account for exceptions. Don't give up on a confusing question. If a question seems hopelessly confusing, don't abandon it immediately. Reread it, try to rephrase it in your own mind, or visualize it from a different angle to better understand what is being asked. This should be a last resort, used when other tips don't help and time permits.